You know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. They've got Tyrese Halliburton, and it's King in at the three. And they'll keep possession to the inside. The kick to Durant. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Jazz trail by 3. Down low. Here's Malone. Nice D from Durant.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Malone.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Count it. Roy's got his first 2 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Well, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's King. The deep 3 from Durant. Charlotte, no good that time either. Thomas outside. Pass to Hill. Here's Robinson. True on the 14-footer. Robinson's gotten his first basket of the night. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Paul George, he's checked in for King. Now here's Hill. And a two-handed jam!
Boy, Hill is a tremendous penetrator and loves going right through the defense and scoring on the drive.
Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Hill. Utah leading by 3. And there's the drive. Fades back. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Hornets. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. They set the screen. Here's King.
Oh, man, what a punch that was.
Bad intentions. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam. Now here's Thomas. Pass to Hill. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Inside, Hill can be a problem finding a way to get around the defense and score the ball.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Round of applause.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Robinson. Jazz leading by 3. Pass to Hill. Oh, clanks the dunk.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
King, pass to Halliburton. Here's Duncan. Now Durant. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
Screen by Robinson. Here's Hill. Deflected, and they get it back. Halliburton surveys the floor. Outside Durant. 3-pointer. Durant with another miss. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Thomas finds Hill. Here's Hill. Robinson. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Well, I love Robinson's motor. He's somebody that refuses to quit on the offensive glass.
Here's the pick. Here's Durant. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Durant's got 12 points. Thomas outside. Pass to Hill. Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
How about the vertical of Hill? Outstanding. And rising up and ramming it home. Yes, sir.
Now here's Halliburton. He has 7. The 3, Durant. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Inside, alone. And Durant with the block.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
Halliburton, the pass to Durant. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Charlotte. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Thomas passes to Hill. Back to Thomas. Thomas, a screen on George. Right side, Hill. Clock at 6. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Grant Hill showing you he can get physical when he has to, absorbing that contact, actually seeking it out to draw the foul.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Charlotte. Pass to King. Outside Durant. Durant with a screen on Hill.
Picking up his 2nd foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Robinson, he's checked in for Utah. King, he's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Durant. Utah with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Hill. Thomas up top. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Halliburton. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
I think Thomas likes the challenge. As a matter of fact, I know he does. Having the guy right in his face brings out the best in him.
Here's King. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
George passes to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
Here's Roy. He's got 10. There's the drive. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's his first.
The Hornets have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. It's George on the wing. King, pass to Halliburton. Durant for 3. Roy pulls it in. The Jazz have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Thomas outside. Robinson, a screen on George. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Thomas has got 7 points in the game.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Halliburton, the pass to King. Right side Durant. The floater, no luck on that one. Good work defensively by Robinson. Thomas outside. Right side Robinson. Pass to Roy. Outside Hill. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Thomas from the arc. It's rebounded by George.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Left side, Durant. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, the Jazz making a change here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Charlotte trailing. Halliburton pass to Durant. Right wing. George outside. Counted from distance. George has got 6 here in the quarter.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Thomas outside. Back to Hill. And he drives in. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Malone pass to Thomas. Here's Roy. And he just slams it over Paul George.
Brandon Roy goes up, fights through the contact, and finishes with some real force and tenacity.
Durant with a screen on Hill. Here's King. Check by Hill. King, the pass to Durant. The rebound by Malone. And for the Jazz, they're shooting about 58% so far in the second. Takes one from 10 feet, and he gets the bucket. Malone's got his first 2 points of the night. Outside Durant. Pass to Durant. 13 feet out. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, he keeps taking shots and keeps missing. At what point do you get others involved?
Showing off the power right there. Karl Malone does not mess around down low.
Now here's George. Here's King. Pass to Durant. Takes the 3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Malone. Here's Roy. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Hornets trail by 4. And the jumper is good. Durant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance in his